The people who are meant to be in your life, you're not going to have to fight for. The things that are meant for your life, you're not going to have to fight for. You have gone through this life for so long, consistently feeling as if you have to fight, which meant bowing down to certain things, not fully embracing yourself or your thoughts or your emotions or your beliefs. There's no more fighting. And the relief, the weight that is now lifted from knowing and understanding that you do not have to fight for the things that you want in your life. It doesn't take that type of energy. Oh, I gotta cover her lumps and bumps. Transition. Confirmation that you are mentally, physically, emotionally, spiritually transforming. I kept being told that even though these upcoming seasons are not easy for you to get through, that there was going to be a weight lifted off of your shoulders within these seasons. And that was the point. It was to be unexpected. It was to be in a moment where you're not very embraceful. At least you thought you're not, but you have been. Many, many positive things are happening and going to happen for you going forward if this alignment is kept up here and here and here. And I don't need to explain that any further because of where you're at. You already know that. You're seeing the proof in the pudding. Is there anything that we need to be aware of? Yes, there is. The Emperor. There's definitely going to be situations and certain people that are going to test this. And the reason that this is coming across your path is because this is somebody from your past that had control over you, that lost control over you, and now thinks that they've let time go by. They're going to step in and try to play games again. They're going to pretend to be something they're not to make you think otherwise. But the joke is on them. Because this is your energy. The 10 of Pentacles. And then you have the 7 of Wands and the Ace of Cups. The 10 of Pentacles is confirming that Emperor vibe, that I'm going to pretend to be this to make you think that things are different, think that things are okay. It's a facade. It's a complete facade, but this time, because of this transition, because of this transformation mentally that you've been going through, and no lie, think about the last couple of months of certain things that came present to you where you started to get to like a little bit of worry, like, oh, I don't know if this is going to work, or I don't know if I'm going to have the money or whatever. And instead of sitting in that energy, you moved out of that energy and thought to yourself, it's going to happen the way it's going to happen, but I'm going to do the right thing. What I need, well, let me scratch that. They're saying don't say the word need. Need is definitely a word they don't want you leaning on. And that's part of something that you've been straying away from, not using that word. You're now putting it out there, not I need. the money that's owed to me will find me. See how the word need is not in there? It's that I know that this is going to work out. I know that this is all going to play out the way it's meant to show me something, to teach me something. I know that it is not based off of a punishment. And this is what that type of energy is bringing you. Abundance in your life, in all aspects. The Seven of Wands. The fighting, the feeling the need to fight, it's diminishing. It's starting to go away. You know that you have the tools, you have the mentality to get where you want to get or what you want to get. It's just a matter of having that mindset. That's literally all it is. Having that mindset of knowing. They keep saying of knowing. Of the knowing within yourself and within the trust that you have formed, not only within yourself, but within the universe. Because you've had two things happen in the past recent past, that had you in your mind saying, ooh, I don't know how this is going to work. And then instantly catching yourself and going, it's all going to work out. It's all going to work out. Yes, it still may hurt. Yes, it may try to upbring worry or fear, but you are becoming instantly aware of it and changing how you're handling it. That strength, that mentality, nobody's going to be able to break you, including yourself. And that is the most important thing here. They're saying yourself. A lot of times, situations happen, but it's yourself that puts you in the mind state that you get put in the negative way, of the untrustworthy aspect mentally. You are trusting yourself. You are bearing witness of your power, of your strength, of your mentality. You are bearing witness to this. Think back, just within the last few months, there have been two things that have happened to you. I'm being told two things. You asked and you received because you caught yourself immediately. And you didn't allow that emotion to linger to affect that. This is a huge success. This is a huge step forward in your future. This is a huge accomplishment for your soul and for yourself. Huge. And I promise you, I can sit here and say, I promise you that if you're keeping that mental mind frame and handling it that way, this alignment is going to be so strong that nothing can break it, including yourself. Including yourself. Remember that. Remember that I said that. Save this video in case you need to listen to it to remind yourself when you get caught up. They want you to put little reminders, quotes, sayings, put them around. Put yourself back in the mind frame of that alignment. Nothing but good things from here. Peace. Love you.